Hey everybody, welcome to Ramshackle Tavern, hosted by Ramshackle Comedy. Alex is the person that introduces the guests, and I don't like to break tradition.
Thank you, Gabe. Well, today on the show we have a fantastic Columbus comedian. You may know him as the better half of the Wheeler brothers. It's Scott Wheeler. Hey, Scott, how are you?
To be fair, I actually haven't met Sean Wheeler in person, so I don't know for fact.
I already like. Okay, I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna feel bad about it, but I do feel bad. Obviously, yeah. Sean is so funny. I love Sean so much.
Okay, so I have a question. I was supposed to look up like 5 quotes from the 80s and see if you like knew those quotes, because I looked on your Facebook and it says
like I guess what they quotes are?
Yeah,
okay.
but I didn't take the time to actually look for those quotes, but I wanted to make an observation or a comment about my favorite part of the 80s.
Okay.
Lethal Weapon that came out in 1987. Okay. Do you feel too old for this stuff sometimes?
Too old for Lethal Weapon?
Yeah. Or no, this shit is Danny Glover.
Too old for this shit?
Oh, okay.
You ever show up and you're like, I'm too old for this shit?
Oh, yeah. I think I started feeling too old for shit when I was 30. You know?
Oh, see, I turn 30 next year, so is that...
Wait, you never feel too old for... Like, there's not someone that's like, damn, this is... Not like too old, but like... I'm like... You know, you see what, obviously, like, pop culture, you know, goes in a certain direction, and you're like, oh, and we're all, like, tied to what we liked as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was when they were most, you know, the stuff that we like. It's hard. Like, they say, like, the music that you like is what you liked as a teenager. It's still your favorite music, and it's, like, hard to shake that. Even if you're into new music, you're still like, yeah, but it doesn't feel like... You know, like the stuff in the 90s is like the stuff I really get drawn to.
I work retail, and a lot of the people I work with are in their early 20s. And like, you know, because I also do comedy. I try to use all forms of social media to keep the engagement up. And somebody saw me on Facebook, and they were like, oh, you're like old. And I was like, no, I used it all. I was here for MySpace. And they're like, my point.
Yeah, you're just like making it worse.
I did sign up for just briefly. I signed up for TikTok.
How did that go?
Well, my algorithm was all fucked up.
It takes a few days for the
algorithm
to catch up.
I think it sees like a 40-year-old white man, and then it just like gives you like people showing their ass. And then,
I got that too!
You go through it, and it's like a lady with an ass. Okay?
I got that too!
And then it's like relationship advice. Like someone will say like, you know, I did like this one lady, like she like wears socks, and she's like in her bedroom, and she has like a wood floor, and she'll like slide over, and then she'll stop, and then she'll give you like relationship advice. And it's like, well,
that's nice.
But it's like she's just like the start of it is always her sliding in the frame, and then she's like, and she has her phone right there, so she's like, she slides in, she's like, yeah, so if your boyfriend is like sitting on the couch and he's like not ignoring you, it's probably because he had a bad day at work, and he's like, it's that kind of
stuff. What's funny about that? Yeah. Because like those TikTokers, like a lot of their like followers are like 15, 16-year-old guys, but like I also get those TikToks. Yeah. Because usually I have really hot girls. And the algorithm is like,
hot girl
Gabe likes to look at ass.
Right. Speaking of ass, I just want to showcase our beverages for today. We don't have any liquor. We have these beers coming all the way from Ontario, Canada, from Flying Monkey Brewery. Do you want to tell us how it came into this game?
I play this video game called Destiny. And a friend that I've made from playing this game. I've been playing Destiny with this guy for probably 7 years now, almost.
Okay. Wow.
And he worked at this brewery, Flying Monkey, in Barrie, Canada, for about 5 years. And he told me how Justin Trudeau had his Trudeau,
Prime Minister,
Trudat, had his inauguration party there. And I got a photo with him and everything. I was like, man, it must be some good craft beer.
I will say I'm drinking the Juicy Ass, and it is actually pretty good. This is a really good IPA.
I'm drinking Sparkle Puff. It is 10.2%.
Ooh, that's a heavy one. Is that also an IPA? Do you know? I just want to.
It is an IPA, and the cat shoots lasers from its eyes.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I have another question.
Oh, please.
Yes, it's a follow-up to the Lethal Weapon question. Because
I didn't really properly.
I want to know who you would cast as the duo. Because I have some ideas on who I would cast. I want to cast Brad Pitt. Because he is
in which role? In the Mel Gibson role?
Honestly, I think he could play the Danny Glover role. Because he, was a very popular, suave, handsome Hollywood actor, but I think he's starting to get a little old.
Yeah.
In the movie, if anyone's seen Bullet Train, he gives off I'm too old for this shit energy.
Yeah. I love that movie.
I want to see how old Danny Glover was when Lethal Weapon.
He was not that old.
That's the thing. And how old I'm going to Google how old is Brad Pitt.
Yeah, you got to keep
Brad Pitt is, I think, turned 60 this year. Because I know that because Brad Pitt is older than my father. I Googled that one time and I was like, Dad, you better get on your shit.
Holy shit, he's 58?
Yeah. He's closing in on 60.
Look, I'm not going to lie. He's
a handsome fella, for sure. But I think Danny Glover was only 42.
I was older than Danny Glover. Danny Glover was 40 years old. And
wow!
I legitimately can be too old for that shit.
I can't do math, and I just still in my mind thought you were 34, 35.
No, I'm 42 years old. Yeah. I'm 42. I turned 42 in September.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Congratulations for doing what everybody does.
I'm not too old for life, is what I'm.
No.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I've seen you do a lot of young comedy stuff.
Young comedy.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
what's it what's the definition of young comedy?
I don't know. It's you got some energy.
Oh, okay.
You don't have old people energy.
Yeah, I don't get the boomer vibes.
Yeah, you're not complaining about the previous generation. You're just telling jokes and being like, "Fuck yeah, I'm Scott Wheeler, bitches."
Yeah, I think I try to be have a unique vibe, and I think that kind of keeps you from being an old comedian, old person.
Remember,
just you.
Yeah, boomerism is not an age; it's a mindset.
Yes.
Yeah.
You did improv again, right?
I did improv the first one.
The biggest comedy event in Columbus, Ohio, in the year 2021.
Yeah. It was a year ago.
Hosted by Columbus local legend Terrence The God Show Davis, the spelt with an A, not an E.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was there. My team was, I think we were last place. I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
No, it was great.
Did you go up against the group that did musical comedy?
I think every group did musical, but
I wasn't there.
I felt cheated. I'm going to be honest.
I had COVID, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to see the show.
That was that was a lot of fun. No, I felt bad for my team. I think I do a lot of competition improv shows. I've done them over the years, and when you first start doing them, you're like, oh god, I gotta win. I gotta, you feel like everything that you. As far as comedy is concerned, is based on whether people vote for you or whatever. As you go on, it doesn't really matter. So I was just happy, it was a long night, so I was happy to get out of there, and then I could socialize the rest of the night. And then I was actually paying people to go and do jokes.
I watched you, and you didn't let me down.
Oh, I didn't? Well,
I pointed at your heart, but I should be pointing at my heart. Because right here...
Yeah, you don't.
I felt Scott Wheeler's jokes.
Have you? No, you guys have done comedy, right?
Yes, we have performed the comedy.
And how long have you done it for? What, a couple years? 3 years? 4 years?
So, I actually started doing improv in high school.
Okay.
But I didn't...
Where was that, Gabe?
I went to high school in Maryland.
Yeah.
The state. I just want to check. Yeah. I don't know if there's a Maryland, Ohio.
No, I don't think there is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started improv in Maryland.
There is.
Showed up to improv meetup here as soon as I moved to Ohio 3 years ago.
Okay. So
yeah, Columbus has this very DIY energy. I fucking love it.
Yeah, it really is.
We do, and I think it's been built over. I haven't been to many other. I've been to Cleveland. I performed there this year at the Imposters Theater up there.
Oh yeah.
But I don't. A lot of cities had like improv theaters where it just kind of congregates. But for the longest time, we didn't have one until about 4 or 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it was all DIY. So we had meetups, and so all this stuff has already been established. So it's great that we have that, and I hope that we continue to have that vibe.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a couple of questions from our audience.
Okay.
We'll get to know Scott Wheeler.
Phenomenal audience submitted questions. We'll just go ahead and bang these out here.
Do I take a question?
Well, no.
You're asking me.
Please, yes, we're asking you.
Okay.
What was it like on Modern Family? Tell us about that experience, that period in your life.
Okay.
The hit TV show ABC's Modern Family.
Well, this is a good. I have the look. I'm heavily doppelganger, which means that there's a lot. I always get people. So what they're referencing is I do have a resemblance to Ty Burrell, the actor on. I actually look like him more, I think, from the Muppets. Even though he has a mustache, I think because of the way he styles his hair and that. But yeah, I do have a I've been told I have a resemblance with that. I did have a recent experience with someone stopping me, and it wasn't related to Modern Family, but it was a doppelganger. I was at work, and this guy in a bow tie comes up to me. He says, "Hey, do you know that you look like tennis legend Roger Federer?" And I said,
"Oh fuck!"
I said, "No, I never got that. I never got that."
I can kind of see it.
Yeah. And I said, "No, I've actually never got that one, but like I looked online and it was there."
That's like one of those moments where I'm like, I know who Roger Federer looks like and I know what you look like, and sometimes like I need to hear it out loud in order to get it. But yes, I get it. That's fantastic.
But I have
like someone.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I got a question that says, "Why are you running? Why are you running?" Because you look like somebody who runs.
I do because I do run.
Yeah.
So that's good that I look like I run. I would hate because I do have a certain level of vanity that I ran and looked like someone that did not run at all.
Right.
I'd hate for you to run and it not like pay off.
No, not pay off.
If you're like not running from a bear or a mugger, like I feel like you should look.
Yeah, and honestly, if you run and you don't look like you run, that's fine. I mean, as long as you get the cardiovascular benefit from it.
Healthy. Run to look good.
All right, we don't have that much time, so we're gonna ask these pretty quick. Which of your celebrity lookalikes, because there's so many now, would you like to have a fun, and I mean fun time with?
Okay. I assume that is like what is it like a fuck, marry, kill?
Fuck, marry, kill of your celebrity lookalike.
Ty Burrell, Roger Federer, and
I get
Sean Wheeler.
I get both.
Sean Wheeler? No, we can't do that.
It's funny because people don't say we don't look alike, but the ones I get are Ty Burrell, and Roger Federer. I get both from Night Court.
Oh!
I have
Night Court.
A young Steve Martin.
I can see that.
Yeah, because Steve Martin was younger, not as much as when he got older, and
I can see he was like the Pink Panther.
Yeah. And probably the one that looks the most like me is Flula Borg, the comedian.
Oh yeah, yep.
So fuck, marry, kill. Probably marry the young Steve Martin because he's probably the richest. No, Roger Federer is probably fucking loaded.
20 singles titles.
I forget that sports and sports star. But Steve Martin's he's one of my comedic idols, to be honest with you. So that I have to give him the ultimate compliment.
Yeah, you look like somebody who does comedy.
Well, that's Actually, I don't want to look like someone that breaks comedy. That's the one thing. I want to do comedy and look like someone that runs. I want to look like I want to look like someone that I think we want to do comedy, but look like someone that like models for like.
Yeah, that's the dream, isn't it?
But I do appreciate that.
Yeah, no.
But I didn't go for who would I fuck? I would fuck probably Roger Federer. He's probably most in shape probably. And kill probably Ty Burrell. Just because Modern Family, I'm not into that.
Oh,
you guys watch.
When I hear Ty Burrell, I keep thinking his name is Ty Bigsby, and I keep thinking, why Ty Bigsby? In the show, him and his wife have a thing where they like make up characters for their sexy night.
Right.
And his sexy night name, I'm pretty sure is Ty Bigsby.
Wow.
It's not bad.
I did realize the wife on Modern Family, she was the love interest in Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
That's always shocked me.
Yeah. Do you have another one there?
Yeah. Sorry about not being.
I have my own question actually.
Yes.
It feels rude to.
This is the slowest speed round I've ever been.
Ignore it.
This is we really just like cranked it back.
We go at my pace.
Exactly.
Okay.
With our rules.
What's it like hosting events at Cafe Kerouac?
Thank you.
Hosting events. Oh, it's great. Cafe Kerouac, if you don't know, we have and I say we because I just pretty much just facilitate booking the show, but Ramshackle was done a couple shows there.
Yes, yeah.
The last Friday of each month, and so yeah, time's up. But we if you go to Cafe Kerouac.
Yes, please come to shows at Cafe Kerouac. It's a fantastic venue. We will be right back right after this.
All right. Wow. Hey, Alex, can you shut up? Okay?
I forgot.
It's not about you. It's not about you, Alex.
I know.
Okay? You're not the World Cup. The world doesn't revolve around you for this month.
Okay. Yes.
All right, back on subject to everybody. We're here with Scott Wheeler, and it's wheeling time. All right? We're going to build, Alex, mini gingerbread houses?
Yes, we're gonna have ourselves a gingerbread house building competition. It's the holiday season, so we're gonna have a holiday game, and it's gonna be fierce and hard fought. And I'm really excited to see what you guys build.
Yeah.
So we got everything here. We got the gingerbread. People are already eating things. We got all the candy canes and candy and icing. So we're gonna give ourselves, I think, 10 minutes. And then whoever I think, I'm the judge, I'm the only judge, so whoever I think has the best structure will be the winner.
All right.
And will be given the right to eat both of the houses. Or whatever you decide to build.
You got an extra one? I don't know if we're supposed to have a bottom for these. There's a picture.
Well, yeah, we have plates here, so... we're kind of breaking the rules.
We got a picture.
Yeah, pictures.
Yeah. We have pictures here on the kit. But we got the plate and stuff.
The what?
Red.
Yes.
You want it?
The red.
Oh, that almost.
All right. Okay. Let's get to a building.
It wasn't open.
All right. We've got frosting here.
Yes. All right. Oh, whoa. Okay. I guess. Once we have that back on the table, I will go ahead and how much time do we have here on the clock? Is it 10 minutes?
Less than that now.
Okay, all right, so begin! All right, so...
the key is okay, I got one part off. That's great. That's great. That's great.
Well done.
That's great. This is very tricky.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I can do it that way. That's a lot better. That's a lot better.
Solid.
That was the break that I needed to do.
Oh, it's coming.
Gabe, very slowly, it appears, having a little trouble there with that icing.
That's not good.
So,
no, you're doing a great job, buddy.
Oh, this is the base icing. This is like the glue, right?
Yeah. So, Scott, I wanted to ask you, have done a lot of comedy here in Columbus, and I have to ask, what do you think makes a great sketch duo or trio or sketch group in general?
A sketch group?
Yes, like is it like a
he
level
can't
of
have a
camaraderie?
trio. He only has one brother that he knows about.
Yeah. Well, what makes a good sketch group is probably people that have a similar comedic sensibility.
Mm-hmm.
They have a good, I would imagine, like they like hanging out with each other, they enjoy each other, so that would prompt them to get together and write and actually practice. Because if you don't have that, then that makes that part very, very hard.
Yeah.
Because the hardest thing I think you guys have noticed in comedy is getting people together. And,
setting up one practice.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when everybody wants to be there.
Yeah.
Alex, emergency!
Yes?
Can you pass me the frosting, please?
Yeah, frosting is right here.
Thank you.
There you go.
So
I'm glad to help.
Yeah, I mean, as
this
far
is
as
doing surgery.
Yeah, as far as hey, what makes a good, I think those are the key things, and if you have that, then you can do a lot. The comedy will just come then.
Oh yeah.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Because we were talking about nostalgia earlier. If you were a Ninja Turtle, which Ninja Turtle would you be?
My favorite Ninja Turtle growing up was Donatello.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah, I was a big Donatello. He had the biggest weapon.
Your
I'm a size queen.
Weapon.
What can I say?
Size queen.
No, it's okay. Poppy understands.
I was gonna say, so is Lena Paul.
Don't talk about Lena Paul. Honestly, Alex, you don't deserve to talk about Lena Paul. She is a very talented actress.
She is.
Honestly,
Lena Paul is a very talented actress.
she deserves an Oscar more than the movie Lincoln deserved an Oscar.
I will not disagree with you.
Yes. Lena Paul is a phenomenal artist.
Truly.
Yeah. I've already given up on aesthetic.
Oh
shit.
yeah, we've. Scott, you're going with something almost horrific in nature.
Yeah. I'm going for you ever see World of Worlds? From, 2005.
Oh, yes, directed by Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg. So this is what this is not really a gingerbread house at Christmas. It's a house that's already where the tripods. So in the movie World of Worlds, these tripods emerge from the earth.
I can't interfere. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and they come and they come down.
This is more like a gingerbread trap house.
What they do is they stick a thing in people.
Yeah.
And they foster their inside and to this sonic vegetation, right?
Yeah.
And the vegetation looks just like this. So the idea is that the aliens we're going to make this and we're going to create all this vegetation and we can eat this.
Yeah.
The problem is, not to spoil it, but they don't have immunity to any of the bacteria or viruses on the Earth, and so within 3 or 4 weeks they're dead.
Yeah. Spoilers for War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Isn't Tom Cruise in that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I wanna give a hot take here. I don't think it's really a hot take.
Yeah.
Okay, but Alex feels a certain way about our favorite Scientologist, but I don't think he's a great actor. I think he just surrounds him. I think he's really good at picking his movies.
Yeah.
And he's surrounded by a phenomenal ensemble.
He
every time.
He is. I'll let you go.
I will give 3 films that you need to watch: Born on the 4th of July, Magnolia, and of course Jerry Maguire. I think
I like Tobey Maguire more.
But no, I think especially in the 90s, I think Tom Cruise really went on this run where he was actually challenging himself as an actor and was doing things that are kind of off the beaten. And he would do a Mission Impossible, but really things like Magnolia, especially where he plays a kind of I guess the closest modern example would be an Andrew Tate type character. Yeah. He does, and he's actually very effective in that type of role.
What color is your Bugatti?
But yeah, he's this really scummy men's rights kind of guy in that movie, and he is great in it. And actually, his character goes through a lot in that film, and it's a really interesting take on that type of person. And Tom Cruise really pulls it off really well in a really interesting movie. So I recommend Magnolia just to everybody out there. It's a great film. It's got Julianne Moore, John C. Reilly's in it.
It's the same cast.
Yeah.
It's the same cast as Boogie Nights.
It's pretty much exactly the same with the addition of Tom Cruise.
You know what? Who would be
Paul Anderson?
Who's a better actress than Tom Cruise? Lena Paul.
Lena Paul is better than Tom Cruise. I will agree with you there.
Okay, could Tom Cruise play a real estate agent and a stepsister at the same time?
Oh, I mean, just the range that
he played Jack Reacher, which he was a tall person.
Yes,
and he also played. He played a balding
movie producer in Tropic Thunder. Thunder. Tropic Thunder too.
I think
it's great.
Yeah, I think Tom Cruise has obviously the Scientology stuff is shitty. But I'll say this: the guy is a fucking movie star. Like
it's the last one we got.
Yeah, and the last one we got. Top Gun Maverick. Fucking
so good.
Great.
It's so good.
Some people that wasn't it. Like I enjoyed Top Gun Maverick.
The Top Gun Maverick is a great film.
It's just a fun movie.
If you haven't seen it already, which look at the box office, you probably have. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go see it.
A movie about fighter jets. It was like the top movie of the year. It's
funny. Yeah. There you go. You're just eating it now.
It doesn't have a roof.
Are we? How much time do we have?
2 minutes.
What?
2 minutes.
We have 2 minutes left.
You know what? The best thing about comedy is to know when to stop. That's one advice I can give you. It's like people go too long.
Wait,
how many shows go too long?
I'm an artist.
Oh, well, yes, artists gotta art. So here comes.
I cannot improve upon this.
No.
This is as
good
as I can do.
It looks like a...
Put red on the door so Jesus doesn't kill your firstborn son.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for an Egypt reference.
I am the Prince of Egypt.
I like how it's Jesus that goes around killing firstborn sons.
Yeah, that's not what it is. Jesus was still like thousands of years away.
That represents Moses or something. I read the Bible.
That's actually pretty close. Well done.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, thank you.
But it's not.
I have a question. Before my wife or the camera person says that time is up, I have a question. Could Ramshackle host a comedy show where we just build gingerbread houses?
Out of season, like in the middle of April.
In the middle of April.
Are you talking yeah, I mean, if you have... I've done the dumbest shit you've ever seen.
Oh, I saw your bit at the Kerouac show last week.
Yeah, you can do anything you want. You just have to commit to it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm on a podcast. I'm eating food.
Yeah, no, here. Wait, catch.
Oh.
No, it's gonna go in my mouth.
You bailed.
I bailed on it. All right, I'm vain. I can't ruin the moneymaker.
Okay. So after taking a look at these, Scott, I'm sorry to say, but your structure here is really disappointing. But
you got to look at it from the point that tripods have emerged from the earth.
Right. Yes.
Everything.
Obviously,
it looks like that.
The tripods have really kind of messed up here, but I gotta say the tripods did a really great job with this.
No, they didn't make that. They didn't finish.
I was going for more of a biblical theme, getting back to the roots of what Christmas should be about.
And I like
as an Ohio native, and I put red on the door so Jesus doesn't, not Jesus, God. They're like the same, right?
They're Trinity. Yeah, that's what the Trinity is.
So the Trinity,
the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, well, one of the three doesn't kill my firstborn son.
The winner is Gabe, because it has a roof and a back door. Congratulations, Gabe.
I won! Fuck you, Scott! Guess what? You know how many people win at this show that's not me? Almost all of them.
It's because I rigged the games.
Except this one.
Sorry, Scott. Yours really sucks.
Alright. I like honesty. That's my gift. Is that your honesty is my gift.
I appreciate it. That's what I do. Yeah, all right. That's our show, everybody.
Wait, no. Wow, Alex. What a jerk. An absolute jerk. You're not going to let Scott talk about, things that he wants to promote or what's going on in his life that he'd like to promote. He could be getting married. We don't know because you skipped it and ended the show.
Are you getting married, Scott Wheeler?
No, I'm not getting married.
Oh.
Okay. No, don't say all. The time is right when the time is right.
I understand.
Marriage is it's a sacrament that we all enjoy.
Is there anything going on comedy-wise or a person that you want to promote?
I do want to promote the Cafe Kerouac show. I'm sure most of the people listening or watching this are in Columbus.
Yeah.
I just assume that. If you're not, Cafe Kerouac is
there's a few people on the East Coast. I got a new subscriber from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Well, welcome.
Shout out to Tulsa.
Welcome, Tulsa.
Sorry you live there.
No.
Beautiful.
No, it's a
great town.
It's got a growing art community.
Growing art community. Just a growing community, I would say.
Yeah.
In general, but yeah.
Woody Guthrie Foundation has invested a lot of money into helping the arts out there.
Yeah.
I think.
The Woody Guthrie Foundation?
Yeah.
Well, they should invest in us too. You know?
Yeah,
seriously.
Should invest in us.
Yeah, so that's what I do comedy all around town, so any kind of improv, stand-up, sketch that you see in Columbus, I encourage you to go out. There's a lot of great people doing it. And but yeah, Cafe Kerouac, last Friday of each month there is a show. I'm going to do for 6 months of the year, it will be a sketch show where you'll see a lot of different people, and that should be a lot of fun next year. So I hope you will consider that.
Well, thank you, Scott, for coming on the show. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, you were a phenomenal guest. We really like you. You did great at Gingerbread Houses. Honestly, I think you're like the next Brad Pitt or Ty Bigsby of comedy.
Ty Pitt.
Ty Pitt.
Yes.
I want to be the Lena Paul of comedy.
Yeah, that's it. That's
honestly,
the goal.
Look, not to be too open, but I think you have like the magnetism to bring in that same sort of following.
Yes.
Yeah, like, I'm sure Terrence the God Show Davis has watched Lena Paul's content.
He probably has.
And is also thinking, wow, Scott Wheeler could host something like that at Cafe Kerouac.
Oh, yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on Ramshackle Tavern. Good night. So bad.